This is one of the most amazing creatures in the whole world, and it's only found here in Australia. It's covered in fur, and it's called the platypus. It's a sort of a mixture of lots of different animals. It's got a beak like a bird, but of course it isn't a bird. It's got webbed feet, so it swims like a fish. It lives in a hole in the ground, but it spends most of its time in the water. That's pretty incredible.
Every now and again, the platypus will climb out of the water, start to groom itself, have a bit of a scratch. See the big duck bill that it has? Then back into the water. It lives in freshwater streams and lakes and estuaries. It is constantly looking for food. Webbed feet, perfect for swimming, and long claws so it can dig as well. And see how it uses its duck bill, pushing the rocks. Its bill is soft, actually. And if there's nothing to eat on the bottom, then it'll come up to the top. Another little look below. Now it's found something. Can you see? It's caught a freshwater crayfish, holding onto it with its claws while it eats it. That makes a tasty change when your main diet is worms. I'd say the platypus is really enjoying that. I wanted to write a platypus song, so I sat on the bank of an old billabong and decided to wait until one came along so I could describe it to you. But you know, platypi are incredibly shy, and I waited an age for one to swim by. The stars were beginning to appear in the sky. I was just about ready to leave, when suddenly there was a plop in the water and a shape appeared. The ripple spread, and as it neared, a head bobbed up and two eyes peered. A platypus at last. The platypus is a magical creature, because when you examine it feature by feature, it seems Mother Nature is out to defeat you in trying to describe it at all. She's an excellent swimmer. She glides as she goes, aided by flippers attached to her toes. Where there should be a nose, there's a thing, I suppose, that could best be described as a beak. But don't be misled. She isn't a bird. Though she's hatched from an egg, she's not feathers, she's furred. She's at home in the water, but as far as I've heard, she lives in a hole in the ground. An amazing assortment of pieces and bits. Though it doesn't seem possible, you have to admit, that somehow or other the pieces all fit in a marvelous thing called a platypus.